So I have a few housekeeping items that I want to make sure that everyone's aware of. The wearing of masks is encouraged, but not required, because we are outside and we recognize that. And it is August, and we recognize that as well. So if it gets a little warm and you need to take it off while you're out here under the tent, feel free to do so. However, when we go in the building, after we do the ribbon cutting for the tours, the masks are required inside the building. Also, tours. So right after the ribbon cutting, you'll get the wonderful opportunity to go and see the facility and the work that we collaborated on with CVS and Cvs, Human Services. But mostly, this is a celebration. This is a celebration for the partnership. This is a celebration for the community. This is a celebration that after several years of a lot, we're here today, and I can't be more excited. So we're going to get this program started right now. Jay Spector is a respected leader, thought leader in the regional and national human resources area, and human service area, who works with local, state, and national public-private partners to bring a wide range of counseling, workforce development, rehabilitation, and in-home care programs to the tri-state area. His work and innovation spans 35 years and includes workforce development, planning with the City of Philadelphia. Jay also works closely with business leaders to create the Private Industry Council, which today is Philadelphia Works. Within the Jewish community, he was the former president and is currently on the board of JPRO Network, a professional development association representing Jewish communal agencies in North America. He serves on the board of the Pennsylvania Jewish Coalition, and he is also a member of the Cvs Foundation Board of Directors. Please join me in welcoming to the podium Jay Spector, President and CEO of Cvs Human Services.
Thank you, Leslie. We can hug because we've known each other for many years. But I want to welcome everyone, staff, guests, and our CVS partners to the grand opening of the Workforce Innovation and Town Center at Cvs Orleans Tech Campus. This campus is the beating heart of our workforce services at Cvs. Since we opened this particular facility in 2008, we have helped thousands to build skills and earn credentials for career success in our Orleans Tech program, in our programs for out-of-school youth, and through our refugee employment program. It is most fitting that we are here today to build on the success with our wonderful partners from Cvs Health. Through this partnership, we'll open our doors a bit wider to even more of our community at a time when they need us most. As we continue to work towards overcoming the COVID crisis, we're working hard to prepare job seekers in our region with skills, credentials, and services they need to get back on their feet and find rewarding careers. Access to opportunities like the pharmacy tech training now offered at the WITC. These are critical for our success going forward. We are looking forward to expand our training to include retail and logistics associates at CVS. We're delighted that this partnership connects us to CVS around workforce needs. Just as importantly, it connects us to CVS to help address community health needs. Today, we're launching that element of our partnership with a COVID vaccine clinic. We look forward to expanding this work to include wellness and other health activities for the community at large. If you haven't been vaccinated, you can do it today. This is especially gratifying because of the long-standing relationship with Leslie Rice and Ernie DuPont. We've been at workforce development together for many years. I think Ernie and I said we went back to probably 1998-ish. And Leslie's been over 10 years. So it's been a long and worthwhile and personal relationship that we've developed. And I actually have to give credit where credit's due. My wife, Jeannie Cohen, was the CEO of an organization called IAJVS, which was the International Association of Jewish Vocational Services. And she started the relationship with CVS as a national sponsor to her agency back in, I think, 2000. And she has stayed in contact and connection with Leslie over the years. She's the one who also reminds me, if Boston JVS can do this, why can't Philadelphia do something? Do something. Well, we finally have done something, and we're really proud of it. So I'm convinced that we're heading in the right direction. We have great partners. And once again, I want to thank the CVS team of Leslie, Ernie, Dwayne, and Chenille. I want to turn the program, I don't know, back to you, or you'll introduce.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you. My pleasure. Let me get out of your way.
Long time in coming. Thank you for your words, Jay. Okay. Lisa Washington is the chair of the Cvs Human Services Board of Directors. Lisa joined the Cvs Board of Directors in 2011, serving as the governor's chair before her election to chair in 2020. In addition to Cvs, she devotes her time to several local nonprofits. Lisa is Senior Vice President and Chief Legal Officer of WSFS Bank. Please join me in welcoming to the podium Lisa Washington, Cvs Human Services Board Chair.
Thank you, Leslie. Well, bring that down. So I'd like to first, before I start, hello, good afternoon, everybody, but before I start, I'd like to acknowledge a few of our biggest advocates. We have here past chair Ben Zuckerman, if you could wave. We also have board members Bill Becker and Ellen Kogan in the back. So thank you for your support. One of the things that drew me to Cvs Human Services more than 10 years ago as a volunteer was vision. And by vision, I mean the ability to anticipate the needs in our community and work often in partnership with others to create concrete responses to those needs. The WITC program is a manifestation of that vision, a long time in coming, but finally here, that leverages our strengths along with those of a dedicated partner to meet needs in our community. Our partnership with Cvs Health is very special in that we'll have an opportunity to realize another important priority at Cvs, to help the whole person by bringing together resources to improve the employability and to improve the health of our community. Bringing these pieces together has never been more critical as we do our part to help the region recover from the economic, emotional, and physical impacts of the COVID crisis. Thank you to the CVS Health and Cvs teams, including Jay, Leslie, Ernie, and the rest of the team, for their hard work in bringing this center to fruition.
Thank you, Lisa. Next up, Ernie DuPont, Senior Director of Workforce Initiatives and my manager for CVS Health. In this role, Ernie leads the team that develops workforce programs for CVS Health at the national, state, and local levels. Under his leadership, the team builds strategic partnerships with government, nonprofit, educational, and faith-based organizations. Ernie helped establish CVS Health as a distinguished model for innovative workforce programs, making the company an employer of choice. Ernie joined the company in 1986 and has served in roles ranging from store manager to regional human source manager and workforce development director. He has served on a number of advisory boards, including AARP's National Employer Team, Office of Disability Employment Policy, also known as ODEP, and the Business Leaders United for Workforce Partnerships, and has received CVS Health's Paragon Award, the company's most prestigious award for colleagues, as well as numerous industry partnerships awards within the workforce sector. Please join me in welcoming to the podium Ernie DuPont, Senior Director, Workforce Initiatives.
So thank you very much, Leslie. And if it's okay, I'd like to start with my experience getting down here. Leslie provided me some directions, and I think I saw a couple of alligators on the way down. I drove on about 3 or 4 dirt roads. I think I crossed a stream as well. And on the way down was a little bit bumpy, a little bit crazy. And actually, that was my experience when I went down to Kentucky a couple of years ago. Not this particular experience. But it really serves as an analogy to how people come to really fulfill their purpose in life, right? How many people take the back road to their education? Or how many people take the back road to being healthy and well? Or how many folks take the back road to achieve even food security or a house or a home? Those are all realities that we have a blessing to really help with and serve around. So our organization, CVS Health, has been focused on this work, as Jay mentioned, for many years, over 20 years now. And we've had the good fortune of being able to transition over 120,000 people from public assistance and welfare into jobs, just here at CVS. Pretty big number, right? So I couldn't be more pleased to be here. And now I'm going to go on script so I can keep my comments tight. Our new purpose at CVS is to bring our heart to every moment of your health. Okay, so I just want to quickly break that down for you and talk a little bit about what that means to me. First, it means caring, right? Caring for our customers, our clients, our individual members, communities, and the community members and the communities as a whole. The second thing it means is listening. We do a lot of listening when we come on board with our projects to what the real needs of the community are. Thirdly, partnering and collaborating. That's what it means. With nonprofit organizations, faith-based institutions, government agencies at the national, state, local level to develop solutions to meet people exactly where they are. Not where we want them to be, but where they are. It also means understanding. So our role and what we do to contribute to providing a hand up to individuals who have barriers to achieving their life goals and more broadly, their full potential. So the second part of that statement, every moment of your health, how does that manifest with our work? I like to think about it broadly because health kind of interconnects with so many different things. It connects to factors such as overall life trajectory. It contributes, other factors that are included are things like education, housing, food security, transportation, childcare, just to name several of them. Looking alone at health just isn't enough, but it's very, very important, obviously. The last comment I'll make is related to moments of your health, and that we prefer to look at impacting every person's health both through a preventative mechanism, but also to address their acute needs. So we do both. We'd rather people stay healthy, and we hope that our programs help people to do that, and that's just one way of doing that is the vaccine clinic here today. I couldn't be more blessed to really lead a team at CVS with such incredible people. And frankly, the people we serve have a lot of times lost hope for what they want to accomplish in their life and are really hurting. So we start with a couple of foundational things. We believe, first of all, that every individual possesses potential to do something, be something, or change things for the better. It just requires, in some combination with our partners, that we invest in them in some way And that's one of the things we're going to do through this center and through the other centers we have. So these are some of the things that we do to bring our purpose to life and how I think about the purpose at CVS Health. I'd like to continue by just saying I thank the members of my team. The people who are the brains behind this whole operation are sitting right here and right over here. So Leslie, Dwayne, and now Chenille, thank you. Fantastic. I don't know if Nicole McKenzie is here. I know she's played a role as well as others. And Amanda, she's the one ordering all of us around. She's also been huge in helping us execute on these. Also like to express my appreciation to all the other CVS Health colleagues who have supported this project and many others. You know, we don't do this work for ourselves, we do it for them. We're trying to meet needs of the company, and this is just one expression of that. Finally, I'd like to acknowledge that we can't do any of this without a strong commitment from our partners. And the way we choose partners is they have values that align with ours, they have a purpose that aligns with ours, and we believe that we can work in sync to that. So let me end with this. As you all know, Philadelphia, along with many other communities across the country, have unique challenges, and these challenges require creative and unique solutions, which is exactly what we hope to have here in the Talent Connect Center, or the Workforce Innovation and Talent Center here. We plan on serving hundreds and over time thousands of people through this center, and that's very exciting. And in each of those cases, we hope to put people on a new path to being successful in their life. So thank you for inviting me, and thank you for being here as well today.
Oh my goodness, that was awesome. So now you see why we're all still employed here? Because we have a leader like Ernie that definitely works in a way that expresses our corporate values, because it's one of his personal values, and that's of caring. Okay. Next up, we're going to hear from one of our pharmacy technician program participants. So I will tell you that we did a soft opening during the pandemic, sometime in late April. We worked through Cvs, and they identified individuals that were interested in going through pharmacy technician training. And so we had 20 individuals go through 2 cohorts of training. And today we have one of those individuals that is going to share a little bit about her learning experience. So please join me in welcoming to the podium Malik and Schindler.
Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you for allowing me to speak on behalf of Cvs and the CVS cohort. Before I took this pharmacy tech training, I worked in healthcare as a CNA, but as my family expanded, that no longer worked for me. So I needed something that was going to work for me and my children's schedules. It was a difficult but challenging course, but there was no question, no stone left unturned that they didn't answer. They were available to you day, night, whatever. You sent an email, they answered. Now that I've finished the program, first cohort, I loved it. I can't wait to get in CVS and get my feet wet and move up the ladder, maybe go back to school and eventually become a pharmacist. But I just want to say thank you. I appreciate being given the opportunity. And for anybody that's out there, like, reach out. They'll help you. If it's not something that you want to do, they'll help you do something else. Cvs is a wealth of information. They have a lot of programs. So just ask. Don't be afraid. But like I said, thank you, everybody. And I appreciate it. And I enjoyed the class. And I'm trying to get them some people for the next cohort. I'm trying to get my daughter to take the class. She's 21. She got to step out on her own.
So this is why we do what we do. Okay? You heard from Malik, the training is rigorous, the training is thorough, and we wanted an opportunity, we didn't want to miss this opportunity to acknowledge Malik, for her hard work and all the other program participants for their hard work, effort, and dedication. So right now I'd like to invite two members of my team. They did this, okay? They did the heavy lift. They worked their tails off to make today happen in partnership with the amazing Cvs team that is here, has been supportive on all of the calls. Everyone's asking the same question: how can I help you? What can I do? I'm going to invite to the podium Dwayne Rohr, Senior Advisor, and Chanel Melton, Advisor, and the manager of this facility, to come on up and take the opportunity to recognize those that completed the Pharmacy Technician Training Program.
Thank you, Leslie. I just really want to thank everybody who's helped with this. You know, it's an honor to be able to work with CVS, or for CVS, and be a part of all these projects. It's really fulfilling when we go home at night and we hear stories like Malik's here, who has went through the program and we're helping to change her life. And that's why we do this, and that's why we're here every day, and that's why we do these training centers. I want to thank the field colleague trainers here that for CVS, Laura, Raj, Rochelle, Mike. The last couple weeks, they have just been very attentive in helping Chanel and I to make sure that we had everything ready to go for today and everything looked like it was supposed to look up in the simulated training site. So thank you guys so much. They did this on top of their regular job, so really appreciate it. I also want to thank the Cvs team, Janet, Nandi, Kristen, everyone, Chad here at the center. They, no matter what we needed, they were there for us and helped us, and we couldn't do this without them and their partnership. So thank you guys for standing by us and all the phone calls that we had to have. And mostly I got to thank Chanel here standing next to me. You know, when Leslie and I first interviewed her, we knew we had to have her at CVS. We wanted her at CVS. Like, Nandi's giving me a look. But she has been amazing. She has stepped into this role in January and has really stepped up and took control of everything, so that we couldn't have done this today without her. So thank you, Chanel. Before I turn this over to Chanel to talk a little bit about the Pharmacy Tech program and to recognize the students, I just want to talk a few seconds about some of the programs that's going to be going on here in the WITC. You know, we're going to have the Pharmacy Tech program, but we also have Store Associate, where a lot of our partners and all the Cvs candidates can come here and learn to run cash register, learn customer service. We're going to be teaching logistics for our Lumberton Distribution Center, which is about 30 minutes from here. And with these programs, with logistics, we're teaching 2 different positions that we're going to be able to offer an apprenticeship program with that when they get hired. Our Pharmacy Tech program, we can offer an apprenticeship program when they get hired with CVS. And this is open to all of our partners as well. So we're going to be, you know, hosting a lot of youth in through here, individuals with abilities, mature workers, veterans, you name it, any partnership. We're going to be able to bring those individuals through here and help them onto their next path and their next journey. So at this point, I'm going to turn it over to Chanel.
Thank you, Dwayne. I have so many people to thank. I hope I don't miss anybody, but and most importantly, my team here that I communicate with on a weekly, daily, multiple times a day basis. You all have been super supportive. And today, I know they, you know, thanked me, and this day wouldn't have been possible, but without our team, it wouldn't have been possible. And I second what everyone else said. The partnership with Cvs and everyone who stepped up has been phenomenal, and that's why we are here today, and that's why we get to hear from Malik. So it's just super, super rewarding to sit here today and have all of you join us. So I won't get super long-winded about the journey, but I am happy to be a part of the team and to see this come to life. Our pharmacy technician training program was something interesting and challenging to get up and running. But again, working with Cvs EDU Connect, where they offer coaches to help the students get through the program, because it is rigorous, it's challenging, it takes a lot of their time and commitment. And so just having the support, the consistent support, as Malik said, and getting their feedback to make sure we're continuously improving the program has definitely helped. We look forward to our future cohorts. The cohort that graduated, we're looking forward to having them apply and interview. We have a wonderful relationship with our field team who is interviewing them. We schedule days where they will interview any candidate that is interested and has met the requirements of the application process. And from there, once they're at CVS, as Dwayne mentioned, they can enter into the apprenticeship program. The pharmacy technician training program also prepares them to take the national exam. So when they leave here, when they leave the program, they can take the exam, become a certified pharmacy technician. Although we want everyone to come here, it just gives them options. And our goal is for everyone to be able to gain employment where they can move up in their career and, you know, create better opportunities for their families. So with all of that said, I will read off the names of the graduates. I'm super excited. We have graduates. So they could not be here. Most of them have jobs, which we're excited about. That's important. But we did want to acknowledge this success for them, that they did complete the pharmacy technician training program. We'll also be presenting them, along with the certificate, a $100 gift card from Cvs Health. And so that'll also be fantastic. The first name that we are calling is, you don't have to come up here, but it's, it's Malik and Schindler. Patricia Amaro Diaz. Jamal Cheatham. Andrew Schaefer. Taylor Sumner. And Evan Robbins. So congratulations to all of the graduates, and congratulations to us for this event in the Pharmacy Technician Training Program. Thank you all for being here.
What a team, right? Everybody wants to work for CVS Workforce Initiatives. I know it. We do have recs open. Check us out. So again, thank you for being here. There are a few folks that I want to take the opportunity right now to acknowledge. You know, we said that it definitely takes a village, and having the support of not just our Aetna colleagues that are in the room, dressed in purple, got purple masks on. Thank you for our Aetna colleagues. We also have Bob Wartenberg, representative from Senator Pat Toomey's office, right over there. Thank you for taking time out of your day. I also want to acknowledge Dr. Yolanda Allen, Director of Workforce Programs at the State of New Jersey. Please just acknowledge her. Department of Labor and Workforce Development. We also have, and you'll get the opportunity when we do tours, to see the amazing mural that was done by Sharinda Saunders. She is part of Mural Arts, Philadelphia Mural Arts Program. We collaborated between Cvs and CVS to show you all a journey through imagery that's upstairs. So please take some time to go and walk through that space. She did a phenomenal job. So here's to Sharinda Saunders. I know she's here somewhere, but you'll get a chance to meet her. Tomorrow we'll be opening our satellite location in partnership at 10 o'clock tomorrow, in partnership with Vaux, Big Picture High School in the Sharswood neighborhood in North Philadelphia. So, you know, Sharswood is not a name I grew up with. We knew it as North Philly, Girard Avenue Wall. So those of you from the city, you know what I'm talking about. You can be there tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, and we're going to dedicate that site. And they are going to do a grand opening for their building, so we'd love to see anyone that can make it. Just wanted to mention again, this project was years in the making. You heard Ernie speak, you heard Jay speak, you heard Lisa speak. We so appreciate the partnership. We so appreciate the support. My point of contact in all of this has been Nandi. Nandi, could you just come over for a second so we can acknowledge you? And thank you for your partnership, your patience, and your faith in us that we could get this done. Nandi Jones Clement, we have become dear friends through these, 17 years now? Something like that. It seems like forever, but yeah, COVID stopped us a little bit, but it didn't stop us cold, and I just wanted to publicly say thank you to you and all that you've done to support us. I'll say it again. Dwayne and Chenille, members of my team, we did interview her and said, oh my God, wouldn't she be awesome?
The story she's not telling you is that she stole her from us. So we get credit for Chenille also, because we actually hired Chenille.
Okay, so I'm going to think back to, in another lifetime, I was an executive recruiter, and we didn't call it stealing.
No.
Okay?
No, it's called talent sharing. That's what it's called. We're sharing the resources.
We absolutely are, yeah. And back in that day, I got paid to do what I did here, so. Okay. But thank you. These guys managed all of the details. They worked collaboratively with our team. We're an organization of 300,000, okay? We're big, but our team's a family. And Chenille and Dwayne are other members of my family. They managed everything. They made magic happen in collaboration with the Cvs team. I'm so proud of you guys. Thank you. Now, as a result of COVID, there are so many members of the team that just could not travel. But I want to make sure that they're acknowledged if you guys are watching, because something of this magnitude needs a lot of support. I just wanted to thank Rick LaFerrier. Amanda Tierney is here from the NYC. Thank you, Amanda, for making the drive down. Dave Lee, her manager that handles marketing and communication. Nicole McKenzie is here representing the A-team. Thank you, Nicole. Again, our Aetna colleagues that represent multiple business lines. Our local retail team, retail leadership, Mark Bastrek, Division VP, and Anthony Ricardo. Anthony will be with us tomorrow. Thank you. Dwayne already spoke about our retail training. Phil Colley trainers, thank you for all that you've done. Our logistics family, our leadership director at Lumberton, Dan Uron, Marshall Austin from HR, Betty Templeman in Ops. And of course to Nicole Prunty. Nicole, I know you're watching. Nicole, this is for you. She's our department executive assistant. She supports a team of over 50 right now. She manages our details, large and small. She keeps me and Ernie in order so we know where we're supposed to be and when we're supposed to be there. Nicole, thank you very much for your support. Okay, big round. So next up, we're going to do our ribbon cutting. And we're going to do that right up here. We're going to move in just a minute. And after we do our ribbon cutting, there will be a tour. So members of the Field Collie training team will be taking people up in small groups, and we'll do a tour of the building. For those of you that are watching virtually, there is a virtual tour for you, so please don't turn your cameras off. There's still more for you to see. And then there's the opportunity for music. Our DJ has amazing music over there, so we'll have music. We have food. This is Philly. It's a block party. We're going to enjoy ourselves. We're going to celebrate this. And as mentioned by Jay, if you have not been vaccinated, there's still time. there's an opportunity for you to go right inside, and our professional team of pharmacists are in there to take care of you. So again, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get this party started. Can I have all of those that were speakers and members of the Cvs team come on over so we can get a great photo op? One with and one without mask. Please come. Come on up. Here.